When I was 12 years old, I was already size 38 and I weighed over 200 pounds. As I grow older, the weight just kept on adding, and then the heaviest I gained was around 270 pounds. The waistline at that time was around 44, 45.
My coaches wanted me to go on a diet. Tapos minsan, pag nag-sports ako, patay ka agad or hindi ako napag-keep up sa mga other swimmers.
I went on my own doing this lose your weight, count your calories stuff, and I got to 116 pounds, nearing size 0, and I thought it looked good. And then people were telling me it's pangit.
4 times a year, I would be at the hospital, and it would be because of severe migraine and tonsillitis or high fever.
I have skin asthma. I have atopic dermatitis since I was 10 years old. I have different skin colors for every part of my face. It has always been rough.
Known diabetic, hypertensive, with dyslipidemia, hypercholesterolemia, everything. I was 270 pounds. I can't even walk. I walk a few meters, I get tired easily.
In the past, I've always thought that, getting into a nutrition program meant a dietary regimen. But getting to know the Barron method, I found out that a nutrition program is basically all about getting to know you and what your needs are nutritionally.
Barron method promised me 2 things. It will allow me to eat more and more and more. And then number 2, he promised me to work out 20 minutes a day.
It's different from the other methods. So some people would starve themselves to get thinner, but then yung Barron method, never ako nagutom kasi kain lang ng kain.
When Harvey and I started working, he said, don't get shocked, you will have to gain weight. I said, why? I don't want to gain weight. It's the right thing, but like all changes, it takes to a discomforting zone.
The concern was, of course, for me, after giving birth, was to get back to my old size. And when you're breastfeeding kasi, you're not allowed to diet like the usual diet.
I was challenged by the Barron method to discipline myself in eating. All you gotta do is to eat the proper way and to eat the proper food.
I cannot believe that every time I increase the carbohydrates like the brown rice, my sugar went down. With the Barron method, I had unlimited fruits, which keeps me going the whole day.
The very, very first kid I referred was a kid with hyperactivity. After 6 months on the method, it worked wonders for the boy. They were already weaning him of learning support.
7 months after, I lost 40, 45 pounds. My waistline from a high of 44, now it's at 36. My shirt size from XXXL is now to an L.
After 1 month pa lang at 2 months, nakita ko yung change kagad sa body ko. After trainings, hindi na ako lagi patay. And then doon na bumaba yung time ko sa 100-meter freestyle. I won the Rookie of the Year. At that year, I also got 6 gold medals and 1 silver medal out of 7 events. Until now, I'm the record holder for the 200, 400, and 800-meter freestyle.
When I tell people my metabolic age, they freak out because I'm 55, but when I tell them my metabolic age is 20, when you have an athletic look at my age, you kind of like shave off 10 years, diba? So from 55, I can pass myself off for 45, so that makes me really happy.
That's one of the things that I appreciate about Barron method. I was able to successfully breastfeed my child. I was able to go on the program, and after 4 months, I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight.
People who I've dealt with before, they've told me, you've lost a lot of weight and your skin is so much better than before. I stopped taking my anti-allergen, my steroids. I even stopped going to my allergologist who would do my injections every month.
Right now, I don't have any medicines with me. Now, I'm down to 223. Recently, I just finished a 5K run together with my family. It feels so good for me because I never got to experience that with my dad, who died of diabetes, and that is one thing I don't want to happen with me and my family.
Because of that initial success, I've started to refer patients on almost a regular basis. They've become more responsive. They're more cognizant now of what structures are and what their limits are. And more importantly, we've also changed the way the family views nutrition. if you do decide to start on the method yourselves too, you will see, that kind of individualistic approach that I have come to appreciate about it.